I'm here at the Griffith Observatory, Los Angeles, California, which I don't own, I didn't build, and I'm not really affiliated with, but I am excited to be here in Tinseltown, the Big Orange, the entertainment capital of the world. In fact, behind me is the iconic Hollywood sign. And what we're going to explore today is how Latter-day Saints played a role in the founding and upbuilding of Los Angeles, California. So join me for this episode of Restoration Revealed, where we explore the history of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in the City of Angels. My name is Casey Griffith, and I love learning about church history. Join me as we travel the world and explore the history of the Latter-day Saints. This is Restoration Revealed. Long before Los Angeles became synonymous with movies and freeways, it was a frontier city shaped by faith, migration, and hard work. And Latter-day Saints played a quiet but meaningful role in that story. In the mid-1800s, as California transitioned from Mexican to American rule, early members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints helped settle parts of Southern California through agriculture, craftsmanship, and they were even civic leaders. Latter-day Saint settlers were instrumental in developing irrigation systems, farming communities, and trade routes that helped spur the region's growth. Up here in the Hollywood Hills, you can get a nice view of the city of Los Angeles, which, following World War II, became an extraordinary point of growth for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. In just a few years, they grew from a handful of congregations to one of the largest Latter-day Saint population centers outside of the state of Utah. Rose Marie Reid was a famous swimsuit designer in the 1940s and 1950s. She was also a devout Latter-day Saint, and she wanted to contribute in her own way towards the construction of the temple. So she actually designed a swimsuit to sell to raise funds for the temple and recruited the women in the Relief Society in her ward to sew the sequins into it. This swimsuit became popularly known as the temple swimsuit. Temple and swimsuit are two words you don't often hear together, but she raised a significant amount of money that helped towards the construction of the Los Angeles temple. Los Angeles is a city of images and iconography, but nestled among the Hollywood Hills, far away from the movie studios, is one grand religious symbol, the Los Angeles, California Temple. Its ivory walls and golden statue of the angel Moroni hover above Santa Monica Boulevard, a symbol of faith, hope, charity, belief in Jesus Christ, and a Latter-day Saint tribute to the immortality of the human soul. In 1937, leaders of the church acquired the future site of the Los Angeles, California Temple. The 24-acre parcel along Santa Monica Boulevard was purchased from the Harold Lloyd Motion Picture Company for $175,000. It was a remarkable investment during the lingering years of the Great Depression. The land had previously belonged to legendary silent film comedian Harold Lloyd, who acquired the property in the 1920s as part of a movie ranch operation during Hollywood's golden age.
Hi, I'm Casey Griffith, and I'm here with Garn Wallace, who is on the Stake High Council in the Los Angeles, California Stake. And Garn, you've lived here since you were 5, correct?
That is correct.
So tell us a little bit about the land for the temple and then the construction. What you remember and know about how the temple came to be here.
Okay, I recollect the land at the temple in which it was built to be a forestry land, a lot of trees, and a 2-story brick building.
It was Harold Lloyd's house, right? The
house.
famous film star.
Yes. his film studio was here.
Yeah, okay.
So I saw the original building. It was there until it was torn down later on for the visitor center, but this was a wooden area. It was 24 acres. Purchased, I think, 1939 or so.
So this was a choice piece of land.
Yes. And they deferred the construction for years, wondering whether there'd be competitive businesses in the area that would attract the temple. The temple is zoned for manufacturing. It's a manufacturing lot. So they waited to see what would happen to the local community before they authorized the temple to be constructed.
Okay. And Los Angeles had its first stake formed in 1923.
1923.
Okay.
It encompassed all of Los Angeles County.
And so do you remember when the temple was announced?
I remember during the construction, I attended the groundbreaking of the temple. President David O. McKay came for the groundbreaking. He presided at it.
And this was back at a time when there weren't very many temples outside of Utah. So how did it feel to have a temple coming to California?
It was special. This is temple number 10.
So tell us about the construction and the dedication.
Okay. I remember the hole for the temple foundation was immense. President McKay comments on it, he didn't think it would be that big. And they had a large mound of spoils of soil on the temple grounds that were being stockpiled. We would come here for primary on Thursdays. All of us boys would go out on the hill and play on the hill of the temple soil. Teachers would come after us. It's time to come to primary now. So yes, so it was a very large construction. It took a very long time.
And at the time, it was the biggest temple in the church.
It was, and now the biggest temple once again.
Okay.
The temple in Salt Lake City had the annex, which made it larger than Los Angeles Temple. Annex has been removed.
Okay.
This temple is now the largest temple in the church once again. It handles up to 300 patrons for a temple endowment session.
Oh, wow.
It's been downsized now to maybe 250 for a new reconfiguration.
Oh, okay.
But we also have the progression from room to room for the creative periods.
And this is where you received your endowment?
I received my endowments here. I was married in this temple.
Okay.
Benjamin Bowering was the first temple president. He served for 17 years or so. He married Sherry myself.
Oh, okay.
I've known all the temple presidents.
You were married by the first temple president
yes.
that was here. Okay.
The iconic Los Angeles, California temple has long stood as one of the most recognizable landmarks on Santa Monica Boulevard. Perhaps its most famous appearance came in the campy 1966 cult classic Batman movie starring Adam West, where the temple briefly appeared during aerial sequences of Los Angeles, symbolizing the city's futuristic optimism and distinctive skyline. Because of its commanding position near one of the busiest corridors in West Los Angeles, the temple has continued to appear in numerous films, television programs, commercials, and establishing shots over the years, often serving as a visual shorthand for Southern California itself.
Okay, so Garn, you've lived here your whole life, and you've known every temple president.
Yes.
And you talked about how there was a special thing when the temple had its 21st anniversary, which was
1981.
1981, what do you remember?
Robert L. Simpson wanted to have a special anniversary of the temple 25th dedication. He decided to have 36 hours of 72 endowment sessions that performed 15,400 and so many endowments.
Wow, okay.
Yes, I attended about 2 in the afternoon. My father attended about 2 in the morning.
Okay.
So it was day and night. It was from Friday evening to Saturday afternoon.
Wow. And what are some other special memories you have for the temple and your service here?
On the 10th of January, we had all the stake presidents of California, temple presidents, and mission presidents attended a temple session.
Oh, okay.
It was a special session, the first of this magnitude in California, where they were able to get together and commit to serve the Lord. Elder Rasband attended the temple at that time to be the church leader. So that was very uplifting to have been part of that, the temple endowment session, to see all these stake presidents perform work for the dead.
And this temple's kind of unique because it has a big assembly hall, which most temples don't have.
Yes, there's only a few. It handles, I think, about 2,000 people for the assembly hall. But yes, this has a large assembly room where we can have devotionals for all the temple workers.
Oh, wow. Very good. And you've been a temple worker?
I've been temple work for years now, yes.
Years and years. You even worked in the temple today.
Yeah, I work today in the temple.
Okay. So, as I understand it, we own this entire complex that's right here, all these buildings, not just the temple.
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about each one.
Okay. This home here is the home of the Los Angeles Temple president.
Okay.
Home back here is the Los Angeles Mission President's home.
Okay.
These complexes here are apartments for temple workers and missionaries.
Oh, all right. All right. So how much land here?
There's 24 acres.
24 acres. And this
land in California.
And this used to be Harold Lloyd's movie studio.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. So Garn, tell us how having the temple in your community has affected things.
It's been a nice anchor for the community. Members did not know about the church before the temple was built. They saw the temple being built. They thought, this is a nice ornate building. I want to know more about this building. These people stopped in to get more information, and the church realized we should have an open house. So they tried having an open house. It's very successful. I think it's the first large one the church ever had. 600,000 people stopped in for the open house to tour the temple. It became a missionary tool for the church. It anchored the community towards the church. It was very helpful. The temple was a good missionary effort. Yes.
And you said you've seen just about everything here at the temple.
Yes. We had,
over the last 70 years. What are some things that stand out?
we had rioting people against proposition same-sex marriage. About 5,000 people came to attack the temple. LAPD stopped them. We had local members that helped protect the temple too. So we had that protest, and then of course we have all these marriages where people come here, and then they have a very good foundation in the church by having a temple marriage. So having a local temple, having local marriages helps anchor the church spiritually to Los Angeles and California.
And last year there were some bad fires. You showed me some really dramatic pictures of the temple with the fires in the background. How did the temple serve as an anchor when things like that happen?
I guess that will help with our faith in Heavenly Father. Some of our stake members lost homes. It helps you anchor yourself to Heavenly Father, overcome opposition and trials, to be patient and then rebuild again.
And one way the temple's been described by several members is as a beacon on a hill. How's it been a beacon to this local area?
The temple has to be lit at nighttime for the helicopters and airplanes.
Okay.
It's a beacon. It stands out in the local community as a light in the local area. Yes.
Okay. So Garn, this is the Pacific Palisades Chapel.
Correct.
And this was right in the heart of the fires.
It's under the fire, yes.
Yeah, in fact, this tree was a little damaged, and what else happened?
The fire department set up a zone here for a staging area, and they actually suppressed the fire around the meeting house.
Oh.
We were protected from fire damage, but we had severe smoke damage. It's been over a year since the fire. We still don't have reoccupied the building. Still being cleaned up from smoke damage to carpets, to draperies, to upholstered fabrics, the pews, ceilings, still being fixed up. It's been over a year now.
But the building's intact.
The building's intact. Smoke damage on the outside a little bit, but it's still intact.
That's kind of miraculous.
Yes.
And some local members did lose their homes.
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
Okay. But we're rebuilding and we'll reoccupy.
Coming back again, yes.
Okay. Well, that's miraculous and pretty amazing that all this is still here.
Yes.
So Garn, what's the traffic like around here?
It's intense. It is very slow, but we do have two freeways that bring people into the temple, the 10th freeway and the 405 freeway.
Okay.
About 20 years ago, the county built a boulevard between Central City and the 405 freeway that enhanced the travel pattern that made it easier to get to the temple.
Okay.
And the church did not have access to Manning Avenue to bring onto the temple grounds. We had to do some extra work to have our traffic light to bring members onto the temple grounds at Manning Avenue with a traffic light.
But now you have this beautiful sanctuary in the middle of the city.
Yes, very quiet, very peaceful.
Oh, well, thank you so much for all your insight and all your service. We just really appreciate you.
Thank you. Good luck.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay, thank you.
The story of the Latter-day Saints in Los Angeles reminds us of one lesson. Growth never comes without adversity. But the saints here have grown from a small group of believers to a vibrant community that has affected the heritage and the culture of the world around them. They have built here a towering temple that stands as a reminder that even in the most secular of settings, the spiritual can flourish. At the same time, the recent wildfires have reminded us that tragedy can strike in any instance, and everything that we built can be destroyed right before our eyes. But when tragedy strikes, what matters most is that these covenantal communities, these people that have consecrated to serve and bless one another, can come together and rebuild. And not only rebuild, but flourish again and endure. Just like these hills behind us were once a pile of ash less than a year ago, you can see how they've become green and vibrant once again. And so will the community here in Southern California. The saints will continue to grow and build and bless the people around them.